Hello. Hi. I'm just gonna wait for you. Just take your time. I'm not in a rush. Hi, I've got all day. Hello. Hi everybody. Hello. It's combat day. I don't normally... Everybody knows that I only do combat... Look, it's ready to go. Everyone knows I only do combat when I'm in the mood. I always do combat when I'm in the mood. To just release a little bit of aggression, you know what I'm saying? You know, like you're not mad at anything, but you just need to just punch somebody. You know what I'm saying? But you don't really. So this is the perfect way, just to get that frustration out. For those of you that have never done combat with me before, there's loads of things we use for our punch bag, but we kind of use what we've got. So it's kind of grown from using our sandbags to using just weights in our hands. And now what we've done is we've managed to set up this really cool thing where we use our bow suit. So basically we just, I've got a resistance band tying my bow suit. I've got 2 hooks in the hooks and it just stays right there. So if I had a wall very close to me, I would put the bow suit actually on the wall and I would put it there. So that's where I would definitely put it. Hello everybody, welcome to Wednesday. It's combat day. We're doing core, we're doing boxing, we are doing arms, we are doing all of that today. The reason I've got my hat on is because combat is always very, 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 very sweaty. So hat comes straight on. We're doing interval skipping. There's going to be loads of cardio in this. Loads of cardio, loads of boxing. So I just wanted to show you very quickly this really cool pair of gloves that I've got. And I've had them for a while, but I haven't used them for a while and I found them in my bag. And a lot of you were asking about how to stop your knuckles from hurting. So when we go into, when we do our boxing, we use MMA gloves. And the reason we use MMA gloves is A, they're enough for the home. You don't need to be putting on massive gloves. So when you put them on with an MMA glove, as opposed to a boxing glove, your hands are open here so they don't smell. Anybody that's got boxing gloves know that they smell real bad after a little bit. Now, a couple of you have been asking me, even with MMA gloves, your knuckles are still hurting, which is just here. Now, a long time ago, I used to use these all the time and they sent me some and I just found them in my bag and I was like, oh God, I should really tell people about this. I've posted it in my story today. These are called props. I've reached out to them to ask if I can put them in my store. And they're basically these little gloves like this. And they're sticky. I'm not getting, this isn't an advert by the way, I don't sell these. I'm gonna put some in my store if they reach out to me. But they've got like sticky pads on the bottom here, you see? But they slot in between your fingers so they don't slide off, but you get loads of air and they fit like a glove basically. So you could put them on and these are perfect for like pull-ups, they're perfect for weights, they're perfect for all of that. But what they'll do is, they will protect your knuckles even a little bit, and because the fingers are free, you can still put your MMA glove on, like so. I mean, it's a bit of a tight fit, but that's going to protect your knuckles, but you've still got the stickiness here, so it'll still grip. So, I've got my props, which are here. I think it's Props Athletic, if you want to go and have a look at them. They do them in really cool colours. They do like grey and fluorescent yellow. They do everything. These are pink and black, which are very cool. I think I gave Teresa the grey ones. I don't know whether she's still got them, but they're really good. A lot of people are asking how to protect your knuckles without even using MMA gloves. So when you're punching now, obviously, it's not going to be quite as aggressive on the old knuckles. So, today we are doing combat, so we're doing punching, we're doing skipping, so we're going to add some cardio in there as well, and we are going to do core and arms. So, arms are going to be biceps, triceps, shoulders, okay? So, we're going to go from minutes of boxing, minutes to skipping, minutes to core, minutes to arms. That's how it's going to roll today. So there's never going to be a stop. We're always going to be burning those calories hard. For those of you that just joined me, when we do our boxing, we use what we have. So if you have a boxing bag, awesome, but not everybody does. So we started off just holding the weights in our hand, which we are going to do today. So when we do some elbows to the face, we're going to make sure that we're getting those in. So we're going to have some weights that we're going to hold. You're going to elbow up and turn to the side. That's going to be awesome. So you are going to need 2 weights that you're going to hold. If you only have your resistance band, you put your resistance band around your back, you hold the resistance band in your hands, and you punch using your resistance bands, just like you see all of the actual proper boxers, they all do that. So you could use that as well. So if you're away on vacation and you don't have anything that you can use as a boxing bag, just take yourself a resistance band, a big long one, and you can use that. Now, for those of you that don't know, these are called props. I found them in my bag, and the reason that I'm putting them on here is because a lot of you are saying that your knuckles hurt when you're punching because you're new to this, and that's okay, it will happen, just like with everything else. These are called props. They're perfect. They're very sticky. Let's put them very close. Can you see? They're really sticky. So if you don't want to use chalk, for example, perfect. They literally stick together. They're like can't describe it. It's not slime, but it's not Velcro. It's like in between. So they're perfect for when you're putting on your MMA gloves. And the reason I tell people to use MMA gloves and not proper boxing gloves is because when we're going from boxing onto the floor or when we're picking up a weight, an MMA glove allows you, and they're cheap. They're really cheap. You don't want to be spending loads of money. You're only doing this like twice a month. An MMA glove allows your hand to be out, so you are not going to get sweaty and your gloves are not going to smell. But it's got enough on there for you to get a really good workout. Okay? So, I did used to use these for lifting. The only problem with them is for me, putting your straps on with them is awkward. I'm going to give you some proper these are the reason I don't use these in my workouts. And the only other reason that I don't use them for lifting is, if you notice, it's a bit like, you know, when you do a lunge in a sock. Can you see the movement there? So when I wrap around your bar to do your bar lift, because this is sticky, it kind of sticks, and then you can't do that thing that you need to do when you put your straps on. So they're great for lifting weights like biceps and that sort of thing, but if you're doing bars and you're using your straps, they don't really work that well, which is why I don't use them that often. But I found them in my bag, and they're perfect for this. For those people that are saying that their knuckles are still a little bit sore, and they're very cheap, they're not very expensive. You can put them in the wash, you can get whatever colour you want. Great for outside as well, so if you do a lot of working outside, a lot of you do those boot camp style things, they'll also protect you from the things that we all get, calluses, etc. So I'm just putting them out there. I don't sell these. I've reached out to them to put them in the store so you can have them, but I don't sell these. Literally, this is just one of those things that if you need something that's going to help you, these are a good product. They're well made, they're really nice, they fit lovely. I would make sure that you check the size, because I did get a size smaller once, and these bits in between my fingers hurt. So make sure that you get the right size for you. But that's it. I've put them in my story, so if you want to have a look, I think it's called Props Athletic, P-R-O-P-S Athletic. I think that's what they're under. Have a look. They've got some cool stuff. But for your MMA and your boxing days, perfect. You just slide them on and slide them off. They're literally like a sock. Dead easy. Nah, what it says inside. It's a nice touch right there. So today we're doing boxing. We're doing core. We are doing arms. That's how it's going to roll. So we're going to do a couple of minutes of boxing, a couple of minutes of core, a couple of minutes of arms. I need you to go heavy. We are not stopping all the way through this workout. It is going to be a sweat fest. I am super pumped for this workout. I love combat. It's one of my favorite workouts. For those of you that don't know, I used to run a boxing class back in the day. It was so cool. I love it, love it, love it. Good morning, everybody. So, are we ready? I'm ready. You're going to need your heavies, you're going to need your mediums. If you want to use a bar, you can definitely use a bar. I'm personally going to use 2 7.5s, and that's it. If I need to drop down, I will, but I am going to use, thank you. This is from, I've done that thing where I wear the same things all the time, but I've got a lot of stuff. So today I was going through my jumper drawer, and I was like, God, I've got like 50 jumpers that I don't wear. So I was like, I'm going to wear something new today, so I have. So this isn't new, it's just, do you know where you just seem to wear the same stuff, don't you, over and over, just because, like, it's just clothes, like, it's okay, it's fine. But yeah, I have loads of really cool outfits. I should tell myself I'm going to wear a different one every day, but then you end up with a lot of washing. And that is creating another problem in itself. So we are going to do combat today. I would love for you to join me. You need to set up something that you can punch. If you don't have anything that you can punch, you're going to have 2 weights, and you're going to hold those weights in your hands, okay? Very small. I wouldn't go any heavier than 2.5 kilos. 2.5 kilos is max for sure. Anything less than that would work. What else do you need to know? Something to do some cardio with. If you don't have a skipping rope, maybe you've got some stairs that you can run up and down. Maybe you're just going to do high knees, maybe you're going to do spotty dogs, maybe you're going to do jumping jacks. I don't care as long as it works you. Maybe you're going to do some grapevines, like in the, maybe you're going to do some of that. Backwards, forwards, forwards, backwards. I should really do you a class. I should really do you an aerobics class, because girls and boys, have I got the moves for you? Great, bye, let's go. Bye. I should really bring some of that back. Shall we just create a movement? bring back the generation of the 90s. Hello, hi everybody. So, combat is today. So this is how I set up my boxing bag now. We have a Bosu. Most people do have Bosus. If you don't have one, maybe you've got a sandbag. You can use your sandbag the same. In an ideal world, I've already explained to people, your Bosu has a little hole here at the top. In an ideal world, I would go to your B&Qs, your home bases, that sort of vibe. I would get a proper hook. You know the hooks that you put hammocks in? I would get a proper hook, I would put it into my wall properly, and I would hang it off the wall, and that's how I would do it. And I would leave it there, because that's where I'd store it. In an ideal world, that's what I would do. If you can't do that, you can just tie yours up. So mine's been, if I show you, I'll bring you a bit. Oh God, went sideways. So if I show you how I've tied mine up. So, I've got a very thick band here, that's going through a clip at the top. That goes round to the clip at the bottom, there. That's it, that's all it is. Now, to make sure that it doesn't go from side to side, I've put another resistance band here and just push that to the end of the other one of these clips to make sure that it doesn't move. So if I move you sideways, you can see. See? So there's just basically one resistance band, that's it. And that resistance band goes all the way around, underneath, underneath to this clip here, and then that one doesn't want to play. And then this one is, I don't think I even need that one. Yes, I do. I will set that back up. And then I've got another one that comes from here, all the way around, into, come on, you got this. You can do this, mate. Oh, it's so hard. This is why you need a man sometimes, or 2 hands, but I got it. Bear with me 1 second, I'm on it. I'm going to show you. Behind the scenes, this is how it's rolling. You will not beat me. Okay, there we go. This time. I can't undo the clip and hold the band. I'm going to do it. Believe me, it will not beat me. Don't let anything be you. So, this one here, it's not ideally necessary, but what I find happens is if I don't keep it straight, it wobbles from side to side a little bit. So, if it was on a wall, I wouldn't have that problem. Got it? So that's how I set up my boxing bag. Whew, that was intense. So, that's all you need, something that you can punch. These are really good. A, you're getting loads of use out of it. It's got a nice bounce on it, so it's good. So, are you ready to train? I'm ready to train. I am going to come back in 5 minutes because I just need to set my weights up, and then we're going to train together, and I hope that you're going to come back and join me. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you in a minute. Bye.